السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجه. Just imagine the kind of reward you have by doing this act. For example, you live in a village and the people of that village, they do not go to masjid. You are the only person who always walks from his house to the masjid. By doing it, the people realize that you always go to the masjid by walking to the masjid. So they began to emulate your footstep and imitate whatever you do. And as a result, all the people in that village, they started going to the masjid. Do you think you have a reward in this act that you did? This is a good act, yes. But you have a reward? This hadith narration answers this question in a perfect manner. 𝐸𝐇𝐀𝐅𝐈𝐃𝐔𝐙-𝐙 has narrated a hadith from Imam al-Sadiq alayhi السلام. He said, قال سمعت أبا عبد الله عليه السلام يقول من استنى بسنة عدل فاتبع كان له أجر من عمل بها من غير أن ينقص من أجورهم شيء ومن استنى بسنة جور فاتبع كان له وزر من عمل به من غير أن ينقص من أوزارهم شيء. That indeed whoever lays down a good path for people to follow that path, then he has the reward of laying down the path and also the reward of whoever performs that kind of act. And whoever lays down an evil path for people to follow, then you should also prepare yourself that the sins of whoever performs that act is also upon you, because you are the one who laid down that evil path. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, this hadith narration perfectly answers our question. This person who laid down the path of going to the masjid and people imitated him, definitely he's having the reward of laying down the path, and also he's having the reward of whoever followed his footstep and he went to the masjid. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, what is this hadith narration telling you and I? This hadith is simply telling us that we should always engage in laying down good path, so that people will emulate and imitate that path, and as a result of that, you will have its reward and the reward of whoever performs that act, because you are the initiator. You are the one who laid down the path. As a result of you, thousands of people are going to Jannah, and if they're going to Jannah, then you being the source, you will also have that honor to receive some of their blessings. There is a very important point that this hadith highlighted, that their reward is never going to be reduced. Your reward is intact and their reward is also intact. Which means when they perform this act of goodness that you laid down the foundation, you are having its reward and they are also having their reward, but the reward that they are going to get, that same amount of reward is going to be demarcated to you, and this tells you the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The same way, vice versa, if you engage in an evil act and you lay down its foundation, whoever follows that footstep, you are going to be rewarded its sin and the sin of whoever engaged in that act. Subhanallah. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, this is the month of Ramadan. Would you be the cause? Would you lay down a foundation for people to emulate? Let's say, for example, sadaqah. Just always give sadaqah in your community and let people emulate you in this, and you'll see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of judgment, you will never be cheated. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is fully going to reward you, as this hadith narration stated. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
صل على محمد وآل محمد.